Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, passo vito. If you're ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight.
Hi, I'm Kim Katz with Buzz News in Chicago, and I am here in the beautiful private home of a very famous and wonderful beloved master magician, Marshall Brodien. And he was the character Wizzo the Wizard on Bozo for how many decades?
I was on there for about 28 years.
28 years. Lots of great memories for all the young people in this area. And we're about to take a special exclusive Buzz tour of the history of his whole life. So let's just take a look. We'll go to his office first. He's got beautiful lithographs in here. Tell us a little bit about these. These are so gorgeous.
These are all stone lithos. They were printed on stone years and years ago.
Ooh.
Blackstone and Thurston and Keller, those are some of the all-time around there at noon at the Drake restaurant.
The Drake.
The
Okay,
Drake
yeah.
in
Yeah,
Dearborn.
right there on the mile.
On Dearborn, and they used to sit around the round table, and guys would come from all over the country and have lunch there and meet the other magicians from Chicago.
I
In fact,
love that.
Red Skeleton's over the corner there. He used to come in there.
Mm-hmm.
And an artist.
These are all from Chicago? That's a
All
lot of
from Chicago,
magicians.
yeah.
So it was like really super popular. I love the idea of a round table where the contemporaries, the peers can come and talk and joke and trade secrets and, schwitz and schwang and hang out at the Drake. How groovy. What happened to this?
And this is the way I really look, but I'm in makeup.
Okay.
Right this is the guy
your
that used to
good
go
makeup.
doody 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 doo with
Yay.
the Stone of Zanzibar.
Yay!
Yeah, that's
What's
what
that joke about the Stone of Zanzibar and
Well, one time when I first called this the Stone of Zanzibar, I put the stone on and I went up to Bozo, the original Bozo, Bob Bell, and I says, Bozo, I'm going to touch you with the Stone of Zanzibar. And he said, I remember when you got stoned at the Zanzibar. I got a big laugh.
I like that.
On a kid
I like
show.
that. I'm gonna smoke it right here. No, that's beautiful. Oh, that's a neat portrait to have
Here's
too.
a picture of, remember Doug Henning?
Oh yeah, and the tights. He wore skinny little clothes, right?
Yeah, right. And here's one of the first posters of David Copperfield.
Ah,
One of his when he did the Statue of Liberty disappearing.
yeah.
And here's a show he did in Chicago. This was way back when he first started. He was called The Magic Man
Whoa,
in
look
the
at
Magical
this.
Musical show. And up here is Norm Nielsen, one of the real classy act. Floats a violin in the air, floats a piano, floats the violin while it's playing.
Whoa, I wanted to ask you about. You
was,
actually ran a nightclub
Called
Toto's.
Toto's.
And it's described as a nightclub circus combo.
Yeah,
I
it makes you
love
feel
that.
like a kid. We had dancing in there, plus there was magicians and a fire eater and a juggler. And
Looks
there were
awesome.
sideshow posters of the fat lady who weighs 600 pounds.
Hey now.
Take six guys to hug her in a boxcar to love her.
Okay.
And if you're looking for a wife, there's a big fat chance for you. She'll keep you warm in the winter and shady in the summer. And this is
I shouldn't
this is
be laughing at
downstairs.
that. That's
This
not.
was
It must
Lancer's
feel pretty
restaurant.
good though.
Yeah.
To inspire that many generations
It
of
was fun.
magicians.
I enjoyed it. Here's a shot of the original cast on the show, of the
Oh.
Bozo Show. And this one here is Ned Locke, the ringmaster, and then he followed Ned Locke in. This was Ray Rayner. Sandy, he was the original producer and writer of the show, Don Sandberg, and this Bob Bell, Roy Brown, and Wizzle.
Now, did you always want to do magic or clowning?
Yeah,
or?
I started magic as a kid. I saw a woman magician in school, and
A woman magician.
yeah, it was
Really?
yeah,
That's
she
cool.
mystified me. I was just about 8 years old, and I was walking by a shop that sold tricks, and I went in there with my mother, and I bought a couple of tricks and got the bug, and just stayed with it the rest of my life, and that's all I've done is either magic or hypnotism, or
Right.
then later on producing magic sets and stuff.
That's so cool. It's neat that your first experience was with a woman.
Yeah, that's
Because there
right.
aren't many female magicians.
A woman magician. Can you believe
Right,
that?
yeah. There was something really groovy in here I wanted you to show us about when you worked for the mob, but were unwittingly.
Well, I worked at the Magic Lounge in Cicero in the 50s, and in the 50s, this was the only legitimate place where, well, they had a couple of slot machines in there, but it was just entertainment. We had a singing bartender and a piano player and Manny Quartuzzi, accordion player. And I did magic behind the bar.
Oh, neat.
As people would come in and sit at the bar. This is me here when I was about 19 years old.
Oh.
And this is on stage
Oh,
doing
look how
comedy.
cute.
And,
Little Frank Sinatra.
And here's Senator Crandall. He was a famous comedy magician who appeared there with me.
Right.
He was there
looks
before
familiar
me.
for some reason.
It used to be Johnny Paul's Magic Lounge years ago, and then these are shots of
So cute.
the times I spent there. One story, and there's the funniest, when I worked there, the second day I was 19 years old, and George, the owner, says, why don't you go down and show those three guys at the end of the bar a trick, and these were rough-looking guys.
Right.
I walked over with a birdcage, and I says, tap the birdcage 3 times, a bird appears. So the guy taps the birdcage. I don't see any bird. What are you talking about? Hey, Tony, you see a bird? I don't see that bird. So I hear hold the cage, and he reaches for it, and it vanishes. And he turns to us, Frenny, Tony, how'd you do that? What do you ask me? And they start arguing, right? He turns to me and he says, where's the cage? I says, that's magic. He pulls out a gun, I mean a big revolver,
Wow.
hits my forehead real hard, clicks it back and says, where's that cage? Well, it came back faster than it went.
Oh my God.
And I'll never forget that.
No, this is so adorable.
That's when I was 16 years old.
16. Oh, what a cutie.
And Mr. Myko, the little performing chimp.
Oh.
I worked with him on a show, and he was my pal.
Oh my God. Did you how long did you work with this animal?
Oh, for a couple seasons at Riverview
Oh,
Park.
he's so cute.
Yeah.
What'd you do with him?
I would just play around with him, and then he'd perform inside the show.
Interesting.
With his master, Al Sands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You weren't making him disappear or
No,
anything.
no.
All right. This is beautiful. Okay, Tut. But, oh, neat. Hey, how did you get in
Well,
that?
this is a picture of Jensen right here, and he became Dante the Magician.
Okay.
And my friend Norm Nielsen that made the poster for me, he brought all these posters back. And this used to be Dante the Magician. He took the name of Dante off and the face of Dante, and he put my face on there as a birthday present. Put my
Oh,
name
I
up
get it.
there.
I see. Oh, that's beautiful.
So it's really an old poster from way back.
That's cool. Well, Lance told us that he is currently reading your book right now, and he did have it in his dressing room.
Yeah.
So, and he was very impressed with it. He thinks of you as a great inspiration.
Here, when I was doing Wizzo on the Bozo Show, I came out with a Wizzo 12-trick magic set.
Oh.
12 tricks that you can do.
Does that have kind of a Middle Eastern thing going on there? There's like
No,
a little
it was just a
harem
crazy
kind of a
character.
thing?
You know, it was very
Okay.
strange. We came out with the X-Ray Miracle deck, and Cookie the Clown, who was one of the stars on the Bozo Show. We did a Cookie How to Be a Clown
On
makeup
TV.
kit. Here's the first thing I went on TV with and sold millions of these.
Yes, this
TV
is
magic
huge.
cards.
Everyone knows
Let me tell you
these.
something about TV magic cards. They are coming back. I just
Ooh.
went into business with a guy who was going to bring the TV magic cards back on the market.
Awesome.
And also the TV Magic Show, which was the first magic set advertised on TV.
Wow.
And this was the first time TV magic cards were ever promoted on TV. They're coming
Really?
back.
Awesome. See, this everybody knows, right? Totally. My generation, we recognize those. All the annoying little boys.
I look
You know,
a
when I
little-
was a teenager,
I look
we're
a little
doing this.
younger on there, don't I? And this
No,
one
you
came out
don't.
later. I look a little different there.
You look great.
I magically changed my look.
Oh, I said you. I think you and Lance and who was the other one I saw? Magicians tend to age well. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yes, absolutely. You just get smoother. Yeah, it must be magic.
Here's the first magic set we put on TV after the magic cards. Was the 12-trick set, and then it's corrugated box. And we started making a little money. We put some color into the box, and then after that, the colors went into all the
Right.
boxes. And then this is an actual prop that belonged to Harry Houdini.
Get out.
Yeah, this was given to Jack Wynne and by his wife after he died. Houdini's wife sent it to Jack Wynne in 1927.
Wow.
And then Jack Wynne gave it to a guy named Kidd. He wrote a letter, I'm giving you this. And I'm looking for the original letter, but this is actually the prop.
Wow. So we're standing in front of something. We're touching something that Houdini touched.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
that was one of his favorite
Get the
tricks.
Houdini mojo. Wow, that is really, really cool. That's history.